All right, we're going to do two techniques with this. We're going to do a paper towel pickup and a back run. So to do the back run, I've already laid down some paint here. I did it with a pretty heavy pigment, so you'll be able to see a more dramatic effect. While I'm doing this, I think I'm also going to show you what I call the coffee stain effect. So coffee stain effect is, have you ever seen a coffee stain on a countertop? And what it has around the edge, it has like a dark ring around it. So that happens because of physics. And if you were to take an area, like let's say I wanted to go in here and rework an area a little bit, and I tried just blending this little bit, and I'm just going to let that sit. Right now, it's kind of even. I can kind of work to even out the paint. But as it dries, the particles of the paint are going to get pushed to the outside of that water droplet, and then they are going to leave a dark ring around the outside edge, just like a coffee stain on a countertop would do. You can kind of see that stuff shifting a little bit already. So the coffee stain effect and a back run do have some similarities. A back run would be your paper is already wet. Your brush, however, is even wetter. So you are going to end up pushing water onto your paper and it's going to push the pigment away. So if I just take a little bit of water and I drop it here, you can see how that's starting to loosen up this pigment, especially if I give it a little help, and then it's getting that kind of coffee stain effect around the outside. The paper towel pickup, well, the back run. The back run is great if you're trying to create highlights within something and you want to control it. It's really awful if you want a smooth area and you put down a brush that's too loaded with water and the water kind of forces it away. So, I'm trying to show you without the, there we go. Ooh. Without the glare. Okay, paper towel pickup. So with the paper towel pickup, you're going to just get some pigment down on your paper. You can certainly mix colors. You don't have to use them, straight out of the container. So I still have my blue in there, but I added some magenta. You can do a gradation if you want to, however you want to get that color down. Okay. If I were to try to do the paper towel pickup right now, it wouldn't work very well because there's puddles and the puddles will fill in wherever I pick up. So instead, I kind of need to dry off my brush a little bit. So I'm drying it on a paper towel right now. And I'm going to get rid of some of that extra water. So I still have pigment there, but I don't have puddles. Okay, so now I take a dry paper towel and kind of wrinkle it up and just literally paper towel pickup. And you create textures that don't get filled in because you don't have puddles.